Hi everyone, this is Liz from Creative Life of Liz, and I am here planning for the week of January 22nd through the 28th. This is in my B&R Paper Crafts Plan B planner, laid out like this so that it lays more flat and even here. That's always an issue, especially towards ends of years. But for this week, I'm using this sticker book by Planners Anonymous by Craftsmith. Got it at Michael's a while back. But I'm definitely excited to be using it. This book actually comes in like two halves. So there's this kind of like multicolor vibes half with like lots of succulents and things like that. And the colors have a lot of like pinks and blues and greens in it. And then there's the half that I'm actually going to use for this plan with me, which is this blue and green half. I feel like January is very blue focused, so it seems like the right time to use it. There is gold foiling for this half as well. I think both halves actually have gold foiling. But that's my plan for what to use. The only thing I pulled out to help me is this iBuy fine liner in this kind of like royal blue, dark blue color, since I think it goes with these, so I can put all the dates and stuff like that in there. I think my plan, so this is going to be a little interesting because none of this stuff is like how I usually plan, obviously, but I think my plan is going to be to use, let's see, can I fit these both? Yes. So I think my plan is going to be to use the florals and the books, and I'm going to send those all the way across both sides, including this section right here. So that's my plan. I'm going to use those on the bottom. And then the other thing I'm going to use is I'm going to use these to-do headers, and I'm going to put those up at the very top. Otherwise, I don't think I'm going to put in any headers or anything like that. I think we're going to kind of mix things up as we go during the week. So I think that's all I'm going to fill in kind of ahead of time, plus the dates along the top, of course. So I'm going to do those things, and then I will be right back for us to do the interesting bits. Okay, here's where we're at so far. As should be obvious, I didn't trim this end yet because I want to make sure it all lines up along the side properly. So we'll do that once I put my sidebar together. For that sidebar, I did want to start out with, if I can find the right page, one of these guys. I think maybe the green one. Actually, maybe this green one. Okay, this is super cute. Gonna line up on the left side like I've been doing. There we go. And then to fill in that box, I have all of these like cute little stickers in here. So I'm just going to take one of these guys, and I'm just going to center it. There we go. Okay, so that's that. And then let me check. Yeah, I don't think any of those headers really work. I think we're going to use one of these priority headers. Not quite like located where it should be. All right, I did manage to pick it up, so we're okay there. Just trying to line it up with the left edge. All right, there we go. And then I'm going to use the dark blue habit tracker set. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to manage to mark what habits I'm tracking here, but I will figure it out. Maybe just a tiny icon for each of those. I think that'll be probably pretty manageable. And then I still have this little bit of space right here. And I gotta figure out how I want to fill that. And how much space is left. I could put in another box. There's not really enough space. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there is enough space, I guess, for marking dinners. Okay, let me see. I don't want like a date night header. That doesn't make sense. I need like a skinny enough header to go up there if I'm gonna be able to fit dinners. Maybe what I'll actually do is I'm gonna use this guy right here for marking dinners. And then that leaves me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 headers. And I'm just gonna skip Monday, Tuesday because I'm gonna be traveling for work and therefore I'm not really gonna be preparing dinner or anything like that, obviously. All right, let me trim those off, find the right page of this sticker book to stick those guys down. My plan is gonna be to use up the rest of these scraps. I'm just gonna stick them on the same side. I think that seems reasonable. My plan is to use up these scraps during the week at some point. I'm sure I can find a spot that it makes sense to fill them in during the week. Okay, so while I'm at it, I'm just gonna fill in I guess dinners. In all caps there. And then this is gonna be for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, there we go. I'm not gonna fill in little icons here yet because I'm not really sure what to put as my icons to fill in this space. So we'll figure that out off camera and then we'll be good whenever we get there. Okay, so for the weekdays, I have 6 full boxes here that are gonna work out, and then I will do a 7th one similar to this kind of structure on one of the days as well. So I will be able to fill everything in. I'm not gonna put in all the full boxes right now because I don't wanna put in headers all the way down. And that's definitely gonna influence things, as you might imagine. Okay, so first off is a, maybe this one. So most of Monday is really about a travel day. So I guess there's a couple of things I could put in before I put in travel day. I don't think I need to mark putting out the trash. I think that's fine. So first off, I'm gonna stick down this guy. That's gonna be for my plan with me. Hopefully I fit that in okay. And that all happens as it's supposed to. We'll see how that goes. And then I'm just gonna fill in the rest of this box with this guy. That's gonna be for my flights. So I will just fill in, you know, a rough flight details there. And then I'll use the other 2 boxes to be able to put in like a full box and then also, you know, whatever else happens during that day. So Tuesday, I'm gonna put down here at the bottom, maybe I'll use this one. I'm gonna do the same structure for my return flights, which will be the last kind of things that I do for that day. And then up here, I'm not sure how I want to mark it. I mean, I could use a really long box, but I think that's maybe too long. Let's use one of these guys. I guess we'll use a brown one, mix it in. Maybe we'll put it right here. Okay, presentation time. There we go. I think I'm probably gonna put a full box up here. Maybe I can just fill that one in right now if I can find the page with the full boxes. Okay. Let's see. Trying to figure out what like coordinates. Maybe we'll try this one. Okay, there we go. That's looking super cute. So that's pretty much Tuesday. Wednesday, it really bothers me that this header is off center, but I don't know. Oh, I can still pick it up. Great. Okay, there we go. That's fixed. Wednesday, the main thing going on in the morning is work, unsurprisingly, as you might guess. So I think I'm just gonna stick in one of these guys. I think I can use them for both work and for playing with me. So I think that's fine. Okay, that's all I've got going on Wednesday. Moving to the second half of the week. I've also got work on Thursday. Maybe this one. That is not really straight, but we're just gonna leave it because it's good enough. And then work on Friday. Okay, so we've got work, and then I also want to post a video. I think this will be my February book bujo. By the time you see this video, you'll know what it is. I think that's all I've got going on these 2 days. So that's all I'm gonna fill in. And then we move into the weekend, which again, I don't know that much about what's happening for the weekend at this point. The one thing I do want to fill in is I'm gonna use maybe this guy. I'm gonna put right down here. This shape box is gonna be for curling. So not a lot filled in right now just because I don't really know what's happening and I don't wanna use too many headers because I'm just not feeling that vibes this week for whatever reason. So this is kind of the pre-planning. This is where we stand. If you stick around for just a second, you can see the finished spread. All right, here's the finished spread. I'll do a little wiggle and a twerk. There is little bits of gold foil in here. I love how it turned out. It's super cute. I think this was a really fun kit to use, and I think it turned out really, really fun and cute in the spreads. Pretty much I just used that sticker book by Planners Anonymous by Craftsmith. I'm not going to show you what's left of it because obviously there's a bunch. It's a whole sticker book. But just to note a couple of things, I did put in little icons along the side here for like 5 habits that I'm tracking. So Instagram, reading, doing 10,000 steps a day, a workout, which did not go great this week, but it was what it was. And then just chatting with somebody else. I like to try to make sure I'm checking in with someone since I work from home, so it can be a little isolating sometimes. And then I filled in my dinners on the days that I actually was home and therefore could control it a little more. I did use up the little scraps of the washi that was along the bottom, just filling it in places here, and I actually turned some of them into little flags. Like here, there's a bunch on Sunday, but I think it actually still looks cute. So I think it was really fun, and I'm glad that I got to use all these different blues and put in a little bits of green and yellow and things like that. So I think that it's cute and super fun. So that's all I have for today. As always, please like and subscribe below if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. Let me know your highlight of the week down below, or leave me some sort of book emoji to say hi. I would love to just hear from you that way as well. And then follow me on Instagram at Creative Life of Liz. You'll see in progress and finished spreads. I tag all the shops. I show you bits and pieces of my life, what I'm reading, all that good stuff. And until next time.